He will return in the apocalypse and spread justice throughout the world. During his time, people experienced true freedom and helped and loved each other in peace and tranquility. To the extent that people are looking for a poor person to help them, but they do not find anyone. People will have a long life in his time, and the earth will experience a divine order for the first time that has never existed before. These are part of the prophecies of the Savior of the Apocalypse from the point of view of Shia Muslims. They consider a person named Mahdi as the Apocalypse Savior, who will return to earth with Jesus Christ and some other spiritual elders and prophets to save the human race and defeat the devil. But where does Mahdi come from? And is he even alive? How and according to what plan will he save the world? And what do the prophecies say about the time of his return? What if all of history, or at least a large part of it, is a lie or hidden from us? Some people in the world believe that there are many hidden secrets that are deliberately kept hidden from the public. These secrets reveal themselves only to true seekers. We seek to find these secrets in this channel. If you are with us on this path, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. The word Mahdi, meaning guided, is also a general title, similar to Christ that we examined in the previous video. Throughout the history of Islam, from Prophet Muhammad to Ali and Fatima, they carried this title. But the promised Mahdi in Shia books and prophecies refers to a specific person. A person whose identity has been the subject of many controversies throughout history. After the death of Ismail, the son of Imam Sadiq, some Muslims started a controversy about the successor of that Imam. Some considered him to be the successor of his father, Sadiq, not accepting his death and claiming that he did not die but disappeared spiritually. They also insisted that he would return from this absence at the end of time and save people. However, many objections were formed at the same time, and it was said that Musa Kazem, the other son of the sixth Imam, was his successor. Some of the opponents became known as Ismailis and were scattered throughout the Islamic government at that time. Some people who later came to power under the leadership of Hassan Sabah believe that at the end of time, Mahdi, the seventh Imam of the Shiites, whose original name is Ismail, will appear and become the savior of the world. However, debates and controversies continued over who could be the Mahdi of the apocalypse. Until the son of the 11th Imam, Hassan Askari, was born and received the teachings and wisdom of his fathers in secret and away from the eyes of many people at that time. According to the Shiites, he succeeded his father in the year 260 after his father's martyrdom. However, at the same time, some others, such as Imam Mahdi's uncle, claimed to be the successor of Hassan Askari. Mahdi lived in secret, and the Shiites were very doubtful at that time. Mahdi kept company with the people through some of his trusted people, and this way of communication continued for several years. In the end, Mahdi's communication with his relatives and loyal companions was also cut off, and according to the Shiites, he went into a long absence. In the Shia books, it is said that this absence will continue until the end of time, and when the Mahdi will return as the savior of the end of time, when the world has been gripped by oppression, corruption, and darkness, and all hopes have been disappointed. But where is the promised Mahdi now? In this case, there are differences between books and religious sects. The Sunnis believe that the Mahdi will be born at the end of time and will be prepared to save mankind. Some believe that he lives around Medina in Saudi Arabia, and others think that he lives on an island called Khazra, means the green. Although there are no accurate documents in this case, there is only speculation. In the narratives of the appearance of the apocalyptic Savior, it is said that he appears in the last years of his youth, i.e., around 30 to 40 years old, and in full power and confidence. He gathers his friends and starts a smart battle with the cruel rulers of the world and the corrupt system. Most of the narrations and prophecies tell about the promised Mahdi's appearance along with the apocalyptic Messiah. But are they going to fight with the global powers and the world-ruling system in an open and traditional way? Contrary to the opinion of many religious people, some researchers believe that when the Savior comes, there is not going to be a war at first. Rather, along with his close associates, with the help of the latest available scientific methods and technologies, with the help of the divine and ancient sciences and wisdom that he inherited from his fathers, he launched a very large rights movement in the world. Movement that many people from different parts of the world will join him in a short time, and from this stage, his war and conflict with world powers will take a new form. But what do the prophecies say about the time of his coming? Regarding the coming time of the Mahdi and the Messiah, the prophecies often do not specify the time but the conditions and preparations, most of which speak of the spread of darkness in the world. The darkness reaches its peak with the arrival and rise to power of a great dictator called the Antichrist or Dajjal, and finally, only through the apocalyptic Saviour will this darkness be broken, and light will shine again on the world. In this video, we examined another of the apocalyptic beliefs, this time in the beliefs of Muslims and especially Shiites. I hope that, according to the previous videos and the review of the Savior in other religions and beliefs, we were able to provide you with useful information. Who do you see as the Savior? Is it time to come?